I've been fiddling around with my Crossbolt for a day or so now, and right off the bat I was like, even without doing any research online, to figure out how to mod this, you have to go to the source of the power, and this is different than pretty much everything else most Nerf modders have worked on. This is using a bungee cord that you prime and pull back. I've got my review up already of this thing, and trying to figure out how to get more power out of this is actually pretty simple. In fact, it's as simple as picking up one of these. This is a small Phillips head screwdriver. It needs to be a smaller guy. You can't use the larger ones just because of the type of screws that we're going to use. There's two at work here, and they're on either side of the bow arms here. Quite simply, the ends of this bungee cord are cleverly stored inside and behind these panels, which are held in by a single Phillips head screw. All you have to do is use the screwdriver to remove this panel, and then you can see where it's wrapped up in there. It's not glued, it's not cemented, it's not really in there forcefully. It's just using a clever use of physics to hold it in there. There's a little clip that it's wedged in between like that. And all you have to do is pry out the bungee and then pull on this end or the other end, or both in my case, because I eventually just tightened both sides, and get a little bit of the slack out of this bungee. Then close it back up, put everything back in its place, just with a little bit more in there. It may not close as flush anymore, like this one's sticking out just a tad more, but that's okay. It'll still hold everything in once you put the screw in. And all of a sudden, you've increased the tension to your bungee cord, and then all of a sudden there, your power. This got a lot more punch than it did before, just by using two screws. This is something that if you had a screwdriver in your car, you're on your way back from picking this up somewhere, you could show up to a Nerf game or to play or whatever, and it's stupid simple to do. I'm kind of a fan of little simplistic mods like that. Now, obviously, you could go online, you could look and see what others have done, or you can be more extensive with this feature. I've seen people removing the bow arms and just attaching them up here and making that bungee cord even stronger. I'm a fan of keeping my blasters looking mostly stock while still giving them a bit of a performance upgrade. I'm not sure why, it's just what I've been doing. And it's just kind of neat how simple things can be sometimes when you're faced with something that seems foreign and complicated. So there you go. Update your Crossbolt. It's stupid simple.